Holistic education is a philosophy of education based on the premise that each person finds identity, meaning and purpose in life through connections to the community, to the natural world, and to the humanitarian values such as compassion and peace. Holistic education aims to call forth from people an intrinsic reverence for life and a passionate love of learning. This is the definition given by Ron Miller, founder of the journal Holistic Education Review. The term holistic education is often used to refer to the more democratic and humanistic types of alternative educations. Robin and Martin 2003 describes this further by stating at its most general level what distinguishes holistic education from other forms of education are its goals, its attention to experiential learning and the significance that it places on relationships and primary human values within the learning environment. Here, in mechanical department in PKB, we believe that every student have their own special ability. We believe in multiple intelligences. It is a theory of intelligence that differentiates it into specific, primarily sensory modalities rather than seeing intelligence as dominated by a single general ability. This model was proposed by Howard Gardner in his 1983 book Frames of Mind, The Theory of Multiple Intelligences. Gardner articulated 8 criteria for a behavior to be considered in an intelligence. These 8 kinds of intelligences are musical rhythmic. This area has to do with sensitivity to sounds, rhythms, tones, and music. People with a high musical intelligence normally have good pitch and may even have absolute pitch and are able to sing, play musical instrument, and compose music. They have sensitivity to rhythm, pitch, meter, tone, melody, or timbre. The second one is spatial. This area deals with spatial judgment and the ability to visualize the mind's eye. Spatial ability is one of the 3 factors beneath G in the hierarchical model of intelligence. The third one is linguistic. People with high verbal linguistic intelligence display a facility with words and languages. They are typically good at reading, writing, telling stories, and memorizing words along with the dates. The fourth one is the logical mathematical. This area has to do with logic, abstractions, reasoning, numbers, and critical thinking. This also has to do with having the capacity to understand the underlying principles of some kind of causal system. Logical reasoning is closely linked to fluid intelligence and to general intelligence. The fifth one is bodily kinesthetic. The core elements of the bodily kinesthetic intelligence are the control of one's bodily motions and the capacity to handle objects skillfully. Gardner elaborates to say that this also includes a sense of timing, a clear sense of the goal of the physical action, along with the ability to train responses. People who have high body kinesthetic intelligence should be generally good at physical activities such as sport, dance, acting, and making things. The 6th criteria in intelligence is interpersonal. Those with high interpersonal intelligence communicate effectively and emphasize easily with others, and may be either leaders or followers. They often enjoy discussions and debate. Gardner believes that careers that suits those with high interpersonal intelligence includes salesperson, politicians, managers, teachers, lecturers, counselors, and social workers. The 7th one is intrapersonal. This area has to do with introspective and self-reflective capacities. This refers to having a deep understanding of the self, what one's strengths or weaknesses are, what makes one unique, being able to predict one's own reactions, or emotions. The last one is the naturalistic. It seems to me that the individual who readily able to recognize flora and fauna to make other consequential distinctions in the natural world and to use this ability productively in hunting, in farming, in biological science is exercising an important intelligence and one that is not adequately encompassed in the current list. So here we are using different approaches that are gonna bring out the best of each student's ability and maximize their potentials. We hope to see our students to be able to take the real world challenges and be a competent employee as the outcome of these methods. Thank you.